We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Sonny Gray gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
The shortstop.
Now in the box, Trey Turner. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Curveball grounded towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Set to go now, Adam Eaton, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Let's go, Red.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Eaton playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. One and two now to Adam Eaton. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Soto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Juan Soto is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Steven Strasburg gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
In is Joey Votto now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the stretch.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into play here at 273, 28 home runs, and 64 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he takes ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Two and 0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Winker on third with 2 out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2 and 1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds leave one. Still no score. Here's Howie Kendrick. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Starlin Castro. As it's grounded sharply to first. Galvis. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Castellanos.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Too tight with that one, 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Nick Senzel.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Strasburg comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, look at Kendrick. In time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hops this one up. Votto over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So a full count now.
3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And now pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Kurt Casale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Sonny Gray. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
One ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope,
Low for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on, Red.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Come on, Red.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Trey Turner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses, ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Joey Votto.
Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Votto, a Canadian native. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball and 2 strikes now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Once again, a 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
You know, Nero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Nick Senzel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now batting, the catcher, Kirk.
Into the box now, Kirk Casale, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 7 homers and 32 driven in. A 1-0 delivery. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the damage certainly done as the Reds get on the board on this grand slam. We played 4. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Nationals, the second baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
That's ball.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1 pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lifted in the air out to left field. Winker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another chance, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. One and one the count now. The pitch. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Sonny Gray. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Suzuki shading to his right. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pitch on the way.
Ground ball to me.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Roenis Elias takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Eugenio Suarez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 4-0. In now for Washington, Victor Robles will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way.
Ball
1. Robles is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The pitcher, number 55, Rowan Elliott.
To the plate now, Roenis Elias. As he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now batting, Trey Turner. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eason.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Hit to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Nick Castellanos now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first
Now
as the
batting,
most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the belt, the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Slow roller left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 5 and the Nationals nothing. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Here it is, the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Nope.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And the pitch on 2-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Philip Rubin is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Philip Rubin.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Chopped towards first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, behind the back. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Joey Votto. Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto, number 299 in his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Tanner Rainey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tanner Rainey. Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Rainey is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
just
Inside,
off
ball
the
three.
inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Two out with a man at first. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike three. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. We'll march on to the eighth. It's the Reds 6 and the Nationals nothing. Michael Lorenzen's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Red, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ready to begin the eighth and set to go as the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Settling in now, Victor Robles. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
go.
The right-handed
For the
hitting
Reds.
Nicholas Castellanos
The right
will bat
fielder.
next.
The last at that, Matty V, we
Count,
heard this
Jay,
guy's a
count
good
up.
fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's
Lays
out.
off 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Come on.
With that, we'll give you a look at our
Now
starter
batting.
comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the
Ready.
game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, Red.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on
Now
that pitch, and
batting,
he just
center
didn't get
fielder.
the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Nick Senzel. Line towards center field. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 6-0.
Your
Asdrubal
attention,
Cabrera is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his
Number
club
13.
already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
Count full.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam eSeason.
Ready now, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
2-1.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Cincinnati Reds, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Sonny Gray earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 4-5. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. He falls to 4-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.